All right, folks. Welcome to game number 10, our finale of running OBI WAN green. We're going to keep this starting hand. And we're going to be starting this off classic combo Royal Guard into Yoda. We've had a lot of fun with this deck. Don't need two bounties here. Had a lot of fun playing this deck. We're going against a Quinlan red here, so an aggressive deck. Going to start off and just do as much damage as possible. I do want to claim the initiative here, really. To get to play into Yoda next turn, but I don't want this guy to be defeated by Leia. So, he's going to do that damage. Well, kind of is what it is. All right, we've had a lot of fun playing with this deck. Obi-Wan's kind of a slower deck. Going to throw Yoda out here, which, plays for some interesting longer games. I'm going to heal Yoda here, get my boy back to full health, claim the initiative. But I wouldn't say it's the strongest deck. I mean, we're 5-4. We're hoping we can end above 500 here. But honestly, it's no guarantee at this point. I could play 3-1, get a General's Blade on Yoda, and put a bounty, and I kind of like that. Okay, we don't need Freetown backup. So let's put a little bounty on Leia. We're going to restore a bit when we hit with Yoda, and that's kind of the thing with Obi-Wan is there's a lot of Sentinels, and there's a lot of interesting play choices, a lot of restores, so your game's going to get elongated quite a bit. Now, I kind of want to hit him for 5 and just do a ton of damage because I'm going to restore here. I also want to get the card out, and I could heal one off Yoda, so it's like, okay, I'm going to do that, get myself a Village Protector. Really just establish everything I want to here. I'm going to heal Yoda. You know what? He can have the initiative. Here we go, into turn 5. I just want to restore right away. I want to make sure I get that. I want to make sure I get as much damage as possible. Here comes an ambush. Take away my shield. Do that damage. I have some interesting choices here. I can make everybody hit into Yoda if I wanted. Or I can get as much restores as possible. I want the initiative more, and I want to heal one off Yoda. But he can defeat me if he does that move there. Alright, so we want to get as much damage as possible. Maybe we hit Plo Koon. Let's end that, get that out of the way, and play Hu Yang. Just as long as we've got Hu Yang, we're going to boost Yoda. And we just want to heal as much as possible. Maybe I'll get rid of his red 3 here. Oh, gosh. He's just hitting me. We're going to play Obi-Wan because we need a Sentinel. Damn, that was quick. Alright, we're going to make him have to destroy Quinlan if he attacks. Actually, I want to undo that. Boom. Alright, we gotta play in a little bit of panic mode here because we got 22 damage on our base. We got some Sentinels, we got some interesting stuff. I can take off some damage eventually with Redemption, but right now it's kind of hairy going. Whew, this is a tight game here. I just want to restore as much as possible. Alright, here comes the ambush. Alright, just heal as much as possible. Now we can play Redemption though because we attacked with Yoda, so it was still a good play. Alright, here we go. Just heal. Alright, so we're just doing a lot of late game moves, and I kind of like where we're at. You know, redemption really comes in, buys us a lot more life. We don't really need 2 restored arc. We can use takedown to get rid of a lot of guys. Like, we can stop Quinlan from attacking us here, make our guy a sentinel. And now we're going to attack, heal a little more. And we can beat him on the next turn if we can just attack with redemption. And alright, we win game number 10. That was, I mean, like, kind of a 10 out of 10 game and a perfect finale for this OB1 green deck. We ran all sorts of sentinel strategies. General Recon was really coming in handy. We did everything we could to stop him from attacking our base and getting the restores with Yoda and Razor Crest. Running the Razor Crest to get our bounty back was huge. We played Bounty Hunter's Quarry twice, essentially, with the same card, and it got us Hu Yang out there. It got us Village Protector, which just bought us so much time, and we just had to buy time because he got us up to like 24 damage, which was crazy. I don't think I've ever used Redemption quite that effective, so that's kind of a neat little play. Usually makes me think more of this card, so maybe the MVP of this game, just getting to take 8 away. Because Quinlan, I would say, a meta deck. Like, it runs a lot of strong units. Plo Koon came out, had Coordinate. Quinlan, we didn't even beat his leader. K2 is a good unit. He had another Plo Koon, like Fleet Lieutenant, got some attacks off. A lot of Rebel synergy with that deck. We still had a couple takedowns in our hand. I probably would have used it to take down Cassian next, and then Plo Koon to get my Bounty Hunter's Quarry going again. But yeah, we used everything to mass effect, even Hu Yang boosting Yoda and using General's Blade because we attached it to a Jedi, so our next card cost 2 less. That's why we could play Redemption 1 card early. And some fun combos here. It makes me happy to, now we can think about where do we put this Obi-Wan deck. So on our tier list, we played with some fun decks. Anakin A, Cad Bane A. Anakin went 8-2. Cad Bane, I think 9-2 because we did 11 games. So Obi-Wan went 6-4. We beat some really good meta decks at the end. Really had a run here in the end. Game 10. Beating a really good Quinlan Voss. Darkentown. So, we beat Cad. We beat Django. We did beat Kira. And we beat Quinlan. So we beat some meta decks. We lost to some other ones. I mean, we lost to Cad as well. We lost to the aggro. Django Space got us. Sabine. Those are both meta decks. So ultimately, I don't think I can put Obi-Wan in A where I want to. But you know what? For right now, he's going to kind of establish what our B tier is. I think that's fair. 6-4 is a winning record. He beat some good decks. I feel like we improved this deck along the way, added more cards, so I think he's stronger by the end. And yeah, it was really on a roll at the end. So maybe it's a deck where you kind of have to get the play style. It's going to be a little bit of a grind. These are longer games, but a lot of fun to play with Obi-Wan. It's a different play style, and I liked it. I liked Obi-Wan Green. I think there's a lot of synergy with Green, ultimately. Like, General's Blade, one of my favorite upgrades, and you can play it with so many of your main Jedis are going to be blue. So, all right, I appreciate you guys watching. That's Game 10. I'll see you on the next run-through. I'm thinking Palpatine. I think we're going to go, kind of keep up this, evil good kind of ratio that we've got going. So, see you on the next one.